Attention audience, the rest of this evening's updates will be based on your subscriber request.
This vaccine campaign, it will go down as the biggest scandal in medical history, and moreover, it will be known as the biggest crime ever committed on humanity. This
Go crypto investing and a little afternoon update here. We take a look at the Bitcoin price. Use my links down below, my Bitget / Vincenzo, if you want to trade this volatility. There's been a lot of volatility lately, especially in this rising channel. And if you want to play the pattern, you buy support, you sell resistance right now. And so I believe eventually this is going to have major downside when this is done. And the next time you can try to trade the volatility would be with our industry exclusive percent tool, would be right here. When this comes back up and starts retesting, if it does, this major upper resistance, you get into this area, that could be a spot to short it, because I think you're coming down here, like we've been talking about the last couple of days, with the topping out nature of the pattern, the way it looks. I think you got to come back down and retest this uptrending support. And I think you could come up here a little bit more, maybe hit up around the 22,737, maybe even a little bit higher, maybe even overshooting, getting up to 23,271. But then I believe you're eventually coming back down here. So I believe if you wanted to trade this volatility and these beautiful patterns that we have set up and that we look at every day, join me on my Bitget partner link. There's up to a $4,000 initial deposit bonus based on initial deposit amount. You get a percentage based on how much you deposit on your first trade or on your first deposit. And then there's a bunch of other different things where you can win $50 on spot trading, some money for futures trading, and a few other things that add up to like $500 based on requirements, right? And most importantly, it helps support the channel. So if you want to trade this volatility, use that link down there. Yep, it's down there, down in the description, right? But I think this is going to end up down there. But we could come up here first, and that's what I'm watching tonight. I might take a short position out up in here. If it gets up here a little bit later on, I might do that. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'll put an update out there. If I do that, we had a Shivacoin the other day. I keep forgetting to do this. I've been doing golfing and whatnot when I was on vacation. But if you look at right here, Shivacoin, you can see we were following this. And look at that. We haven't talked about this in a while. That's a pretty good pattern we had going on here. You can see you were in this falling wedge. We had our base volume indicator, which we can pull that out more. It's still true, right? We were in a falling wedge. We attempted a trade out, which is different than a fake out. And you say, well, Vincenzo, what is a trade out versus a fake out? Good question, subscriber. You see here, you hit lower support. This is our falling channel after the big massive pump. Upper resistance, a bunch of lower support, upper resistance, a bunch of lower support, now upper resistance, and it's kind of trading out again. So what a fake out is you would have a nice big candle, a big pump like this that would bleed out 4, 5, 6% in a strong move out of this formation, and then it would quickly reverse and fall back in. That would be a fake out. You see this, you had a big pump from lower support all the way up, and you hit the upper resistance and fell down and sideways, and then instead of breaking out here, you just had a little bit of a rally going into upper resistance, and then you just traded sideways, and then you lost steam and fell back down, right? So it just traded out of there. There was no breakout. So this would have been an early indication that you would not want to be buying this as a breakout back up into upper resistance, right? And now we're doing the same thing. We bottom out, second bottom, nice big forceful pump to upper resistance, and then we traded down, got rejected, had a little mini pump over, and now we're starting to trade sideways. And this is eventually, the last time we looked, we had this upper resistance up here in purple, and you can see now, they know where we've been. You can see we pretty much hit that to a T, right? See that? Get rid of this. Yeah, we pretty much nailed that onto a T. And now what I'd be expecting now in this price is if you don't get some support off the 50, you're going to come back and back test this upper resistance that's now brief lower support of a falling channel that we just looked at about point a bunch of zeros, 1106. And if you can't hold that, you're going to dump all the way down the lower support again, which is way down here, way down there, right? Point a bunch of 0600. So that's the Shivacoin update. Your major upper resistance is right here, this purple. This last drop point where you had your first upper resistance. You're right where you got rejected last time. So we're going to be watching out for that. If we go back into the Dogecoin to keep track for the Dogecoin millionaire, that is not a Dogecoin millionaire based on a Doge that he holds. You can see we're getting rejected where we circled last time, and that's your major area in the Doge, right? Of course, if we do that, we got to get back into here. This is your major. Oops, hopefully that wasn't blocking the way I was holding my phone. Hopefully you can hear that. No, it should be going through my radio, so it shouldn't even matter. So you can see right here, you had a big fake out. This is a fake out. See that? Big pump, and then you pumped way up with a huge wick, and then it immediately reverses, you trade back down. That's a classic fake out. That's a classic fake out. Unlike a trade out, like we looked at last time, trade outs and fake outs. Got to understand the difference, but they both usually reverse to the downside or the opposite side that they were trading out, right? In a fake out. And you can see now we're trading back down. And you need to get back above this white line, this old low right here, to try to force your way up into this overhead descending resistance now. If we move that area that we had circled back there, the current time frame would be chilling here at about 0.0854. And the Doge, right, if you try to break up, but on a breakdown, you're coming back down to the bottom part of the last line of defense, aka get my shit together area in orange, right? And that's what we're looking at there. And then we're going to end out with the legendary XRP, which we're going to have some big news, breaking news, major game changer for XRP news coming out later on today or tomorrow, right? And you can see your major breakout to the upside if you can get above this white line that we've been looking at. It's just similar to the Doge, right? It's coming up here to 50 cents if you can break past through here and then get up on top of the 200 or the 100-day in blue, right? If you keep getting rejected here, you're going to trade back down to the 30-cent level. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing as I continue to drive. And I'm back into the land of the corn, the land of 1,000 corns, and hopefully that heavy rain to the south of me, before any rain falls, I can get back to the hotel in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois, because I have cargo that I cannot have get wet in the bed of my truck. Like, subscribe, and share. Use my links down below. Become members of the Brony Killer. Peace and love.